What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Tarot Magic. Thank you to everyone who has already subscribed and hit the thumbs up or commented, bought my memoir and rated it on Amazon, and sent me donations. It is much appreciated. I know I say this every time, but I'm grateful to you, and gratitude brings miracles. So I got acupuncture this morning, and I was like, oh, I feel so relaxed. I felt so relaxed I had to come lay down for a little bit. I don't know if you could see on my back, she did the cupping. It's pretty harsh looking, but I swear by acupuncture, it works so well. I go every month like clockwork. It's part of my health regimen, taking care of my energetic body as well as my physical body. So, it says you are caught up in drama. Well, I'm not, but I want to set the intention to do a love reading today, but let's see what comes out, right? I mean, you never really know what Spirit wants to talk about. Maybe the drama is surrounding your love life. Maybe there's some drama going on in the background you don't know about. I stay far away from drama. As far as I can. You can find me at the spa getting a massage or acupuncture and taking care of my health instead of getting involved in drama. Yes. That's just me, though. Hold on one second. This is like... I keep getting these robocalls. Robo? Yeah, it's like the tax department. Like tax relief. I'm like, I don't need any tax relief. It's just so weird. The scams are getting more sophisticated, you guys, so be careful, please. Also, I heard something, I don't know why Spirit wants me to say this, but sometimes when you answer the phone and you say hello, they'll record your voice and then they can AI generate your voice. And one of my banks, which I don't bank at anymore, used your voice as your passcode. And no, so I don't bank there anymore. Anyways, okay, be careful of AI fakes. It's a message for somebody. Never believe what you see. Always investigate it. A lot of fakesters, fraudsters, phonies out there. What's the overall energy, Spirit? Live in this world as a dreamer. Create a future paradise. Wow, I like the flowers around her hair as well. Yeah, it's got the sun shining. She looks like she's in a nightgown. So, yeah, you're being asked to live in this world as a dreamer. And when you open your mind to limitless possibilities, there's nothing stopping you from manifesting exactly what you want. Rise above the dark days of life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. Number 13, that could be significant. What number was this one? So tiny. 8. Someone could be born on the 8th or the 13th. So maybe you have been going through some dark days. Even though you're still a dreamer, you still have a vision. You're not letting go of your vision. This could be your person also. A message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. As long as it's an angel, not a demon, I'm good. I actually reposted this funny thing on Instagram and said, don't you hate it when someone misses you and they show up in a dream and why can't you just text me? Yeah, that's been going on in my life. Okay. It's like, come on. Or when those readers say, oh, they're trying to manifest you back in your life. I'm like, I've got a great idea. Pick up the phone. 7 little numbers. Hello, can I manifest you? What are we doing here? Kumbaya. Good for your gut. Okay. What else do we need to know, Spirit, for this intended love reading for the collective? What else do we need to know? Show me. I'm not going to make this too long. What else? Not for you. Number 6. Okay, so maybe you had someone in mind that you were thinking was a romantic connection, and Spirit's saying not for you. This could also be your person who is realizing someone's not for them. We don't know yet. This person that's kind of going through some dark days because maybe they chose someone that was not right for them. Oh yeah. Conflict and chaos. Yeah. That's how you'll know, actually, if the person's not for you. If it takes too much out of you, they want to fight and argue all the time, or they're bringing down your vibe, lowering your vibe, or siphoning your energy, get out and fast. A change in the wind, and it looks like we got 6, 8, 6, and 12. A change in the wind. So it looks like whoever's going through this dark night and realizing this person is not for them is making a change. Thank God. Yin. So this could be a feminine energy that is doing this. Yin is feminine. Yeah. Yin is feminine. Maybe this feminine's realizing someone's not for them. Treasure Island. They are... Oh, that's at the bottom of the deck. I'm like, should I take that? No. Spirit said no. All right, one more. A change in the wind. All right, so you're letting go of something that was not for you. And it kind of left you in darkness. I'm getting like the Seven of Cups energy. It was like, it was confusing. You never knew where you stood or what was happening. Maybe they show up in your dreams, but they're not showing up in 3D. So it's like later, take confusion as a no. Okay. It's no. That's a no. The person that is for you will show up for you, and they will not confuse you. They will not ghost you. They will not steal from you, siphon your energy. None of that stuff. Okay. We're leaving that in the past. Yes, all that glitters. Number 16. So, yeah, maybe this was someone that was glittery. They look good on paper or something, but they're just, again, with the chaos and conflict. Maybe they look good, but they're not good. I mean, you could be a masculine or a feminine dealing with this. Yeah, you're ready for a new life. No more chaos and conflict. You're making a change. You want a new life, and you're going to go buy the book this time. And you're going to choose someone that feels like home to you. And adds to your peace, doesn't distract from it, right? That's just a general, yeah. Anyway, if you can hear people talking, I have grown children still living at home right now. It's okay, deep breath. I guess I'd rather have that than them have to move back home when they're 45 or something. They're in their early 20s, so it's okay. All right, what else do we need to know? This is definitely a love reading. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you have the person in mind, not a specific person, but you've dreamt of this person, or you just know what kind of qualities you want. And I'm not talking about he has to be 6'2", brown wavy hair, drive a Porsche, work on Wall Street. I'm talking about they have to have integrity, they have to be kind, those types of things. Obviously, looks is important. You have to be attracted to the person. But it has to be more than that. Because looks fade, and then also when you start to get to know the person, if they're like ugly on the inside, they start to look ugly to you too. Because it's like, you're a douchey douche. Yeah. Darkest fears right here. What else? I feel like someone is their darkest fears is that you might have closed the cycle. This is the World card. I mean, yeah, if they were just good looking on the outside and they were a terrible person on the inside, then yeah, we've closed that cycle. Now you know. Okay. Oh, Master. Dun, 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 dun. This is like the devil card. Yeah, in this deck. Yeah. I feel like maybe someone had a heart chakra awakening, or maybe they were trying to protect their heart, because you see how he's kind of got his heart protected. Maybe this person that's not for you broke your heart, and it forced you to heal those wounds and master your emotions. And yeah, that's a good thing. Trust. That's like the Fool card. So I feel like you are trusting your own emotions and your own intuition when it comes to this situation, and you are ready to take a leap of faith because you've mastered your emotions. 15 could be significant also. You know, like, you don't get too attached to someone before they have proved that they're trustworthy, that you can trust them. That's what I'm getting. Okay. You likey. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart by John Holland. I have the Psychic Tarot also. I love these decks. It's just like, I don't know. There's more than just, I try to relate them to the traditional tarot, but they have chakra cards and stuff too, so it's a little bit different, but, and I kind of like the spin on the devil on this one, because the devil can also be obsessive, being obsessive about someone, trauma bond, a karmic where the sex is really good, that you've mastered that. You're like, no matter how great they show up, glittery, and how great the sex is, the pool. I'm telling you, karmic connections are always like that, though, because there's something you need to learn from them. It's usually a pretty harsh lesson, but that's why you feel that intense attraction, because it keeps you in it till you learn the lesson, and then you're like, I'm out. Change in the wind. Feeling alone. All right, so this is like the 5 of Pentacles. So maybe, Pentacles, right? Yeah, darkest fears in the bottom of the deck again. So, yeah. Darkest fears. Somebody's like up at night, worried. This person probably left you out in the cold, or someone left you out in the cold. I feel like people were purposely trying to make you feel alone, left out, or whatever, and you've had to build your self-esteem by yourself. A lot of people use others to validate them. Like if someone wants to take them out to dinner or finds them attractive, that's what feeds their self-esteem. And then there's others that feed their own self-esteem. They sometimes go into isolation. It's like, I don't need your validation. Okay? You left me out in the cold? Stay there. Stay there. Yeah. Yeah, but there's something that's going to be changing about that. So I don't know if this person wants to come back in from out of the cold. Once they find out that what they chose was not all that glitters, wasn't gold. It was actually spray painted dog poo. Take the lead. This is like the 3 of Pentacles, I think, or Wands. Okay, anyway, can't remember what the purple ones are. Let me see. Let's go quick. Yeah, 3 of Wands. And then look on the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. This is a love reading, and I'm getting warm already. So I know I'm onto something. Okay, so let's get some more information on this. I'm like actually scared to get this deck because no, let's not use that deck. I don't want to use, I love Intuitive Kev's extra deck, but there's a lot of like dark stuff in there too, where it's just like, I don't want to go down that road today. Although, it may pop out anyways. Can't really decide the messages. It just okay, so not for you, Master. Maybe you just briefly dated someone and realized it wasn't for you, and you didn't get all emotional about it. You just were like, when you see something early on, you just don't let it get farther than it should. Breadcrumbing. Giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Yeah, this person that breadcrumbed you is not for you. That's how you'll know. Breadcrumbing. Take breadcrumbing as a no. Okay, good. Yeah. Lessons learned. Oh yeah, they learned a lesson from this one. Wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. Maybe they learned a lesson, or you learned a lesson too. Like, no more breadcrumbing. You show up and give to me your time, effort, attention, as much as I do to you. Or, yeah, Bye. Sneaky link. Oh, were you the sneaky link? Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. Oh, but maybe they didn't tell you not to tell anybody. Oh, well, oops. Okay. You learned a valuable lesson with this one, and you let it go. Look at this. Let it go, not for you. Take breadcrumbing as a no. Take sneaky link as a absolute, definitely not. I feel like you've had to heal your heart. I feel like, you see, he has got a kind of a cage around his heart too. You're a little guarded now, but you let it go. You healed. Releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. Oh, I love this. You're like, you've mastered your emotions, you've healed, you've let it go, and that's it. Deja vu at the bottom of the deck. Repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. I feel like you've already dealt with breadcrumbers, so now you're able to see it quicker and cut it off quicker, and just be like, you stay over there with your chaos and conflict. You remember that movie As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt, where he goes, sell crazy somewhere else. We're all stocked up here. That's kind of like what it's giving me. Broken promises. Yeah, we're all stocked up here. So, a change in the wind and feeling alone. What is this about? Speak up. Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront your voice matters. Okay, so, maybe you are feeling alone and you feel the need to speak up to make a change, or because this could be someone else. Oh, energy vampires. Say no to energy vampires. Save yourself years of heartbreak and feeling drained, okay? No. Draining connections, toxic influence, protect your energy, time to cut cords. So somebody needs to cut cords. Maybe they're afraid of this change or feeling alone, but they need to speak up, cut this energy vampire off, and go live their best life. Oh, but this energy vampire is real triggered. Emotional reactions, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts. Why does this bother me? Look at her face. Okay. Maybe you, in your isolation, are calling all your power back from energy vampires. I do that every day. And calling back everything that was manifested with your stolen energy every single day. Physically speak it out loud. And it's triggering somebody. We don't care. Love bombed. Intense affection too quickly, excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. Yeah, this person thought they had control over you. They thought they could just steal your energy. You're calling it back now, and they're triggered. They were trying to control you. What an idiot. Divine timing. Patience required. Trusting the process. Perfect timing when it's meant to be. Okay. Take the lead and all that glitters. Please, Spirit, what's this about? So beware of love bombers that are energy vampires, that are triggered, that have unhealed wounds. What was the other one again? Oh, speak up. Yeah. When you express your feelings to someone, hey, I don't do energy vampires or whatever, like, pay attention to their response. Okay? People will show their true colors. Can't stay hidden forever. Take the lead. I feel like you're going to take the lead on something. Or you need to take the lead. There's like the Three of Wands. Payback. Payback's a bitch. Consequences returning. Karma's cycle. What goes around? Time to settle accounts. So somebody's getting some sort of payback for breadcrumbing you and siphoning your energy. Maybe they went somewhere that wasn't very glitterous and you took the lead of your own life and was like calling your power back. Amen, brother, sister. You trusted the signs. You were paying attention to the guidance. And yeah, okay. Somebody's getting their payback now. That's why you should start calling back your energy every single day. Unless you're the energy vampire, then just stop siphoning energy. Okay. Catfish, pretending to be someone else online, fake profile, deceptive images, not who you think I am. So, this person maybe portrayed themselves to be, Romeo, and they were really just a very unhealed, energetic vampire that may need to shave or shower. Getting the payback right now. Shocking. You won't believe this story. Misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems. Maybe someone made up a story about you, and this person thought you were catfishing. I don't really care. I'm trying to act like I care, but nah. Yeah. Bag secured, yes. Achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. So while they're getting the payback for stealing energy, okay, and catfishing, lying to you, and breadcrumbing you, and making you a sneaky link, yeah, you are focused on the bag. And yeah, the Three of Wands is your ship's coming in. You are just maybe in your alone time. Oops, I almost dropped the card. You started a business, or you started a side gig or a hustle. Trust the signs again. Yeah. You trusted the signs and you're just like, okay. Maybe I just need to put love on the back burner for a second and focus on my stability, which is good. I've said this before in other readings. When you, hold on. Oh, shadow work. You've done shadow work also? Good. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self. Yeah, so doing shadow work is like accepting all those parts of yourself that you are ashamed of, that you hide from other people. Doesn't mean you have to keep continuing to do the things that you did that you're ashamed of, but you accept who you are or things you've done in the past, and you've integrated your shadow into your light. And that's a way, again, with the shocking news. I feel like there's some story behind this. It's going to be very shocking. Whatever. I feel like love is going to be coming to you soon. Also, too, because you've done all this work. Oh, what I was going to say, which I almost forgot what I was going to say, was when you focus on your own level up, instead of going out and dating, and you do your shadow work, you've healed, you're not triggered, you're not accepting breadcrumbs or being someone's sneaky link. You actually vibrate on a different frequency, and the type of people you attract are actually gold, not just glittered dog poop. Okay? Yeah. Someone you can trust. So, yeah, it is coming in. That's the second Three of Wands we've seen. Good. Okay, what is this master? You mastered your emotions. I feel like this guy, it looks like he's got his heart kind of in a cage. He's kind of protecting it. I feel like you are guarding your heart a bit. You've got this, the not for you thing is like, you've definitely learned some lessons around that. Like if someone breadcrumbs you right away, they're not for you. Instead of like maybe trying to help them or something. Like I've done, like an idiot in the past. Yeah, no more. I'm in my selfish era, which I should have done years ago, because I was always too overgiving, too loving, too forgiving, and it didn't get me anywhere. So, no more, no mas. What is this master about? Five of Cups. In the reverse, acceptance. Yeah, you're not in regret. You've accepted the situation. You said this person's not for me. You've let it go. You're like not accepting breadcrumbs. You're not accepting being someone's third party. Or no, yeah, you put down the burdens, doing it all. Okay, carrying. No, this you've released. Yeah, it says carrying all the burdens. No, it also says release. You've released this person. This is the second card. You've just let it go. Maybe it weighed you down for a bit, but not. Breadcrumber. Bye-bye, breadcrumber. The moon. This is like the female intuition. Yeah, illusion. I feel like you were kind of, you were trying to figure out what was hidden from you for a while. I think someone was spinning illusions. They were making themselves out to be someone they weren't, obviously. And with the catfish thing, but you just dropped it all. You're like, you don't have any regrets. You're not depressed. You've let it go. You've dropped the person like on their head. No, you wouldn't do that. No. It's fine. High Priestess. Yeah. Your intuition led the way, and you just know that it probably would have been a burden to you, like the Ten of Wands, So rejection is God's protection. Breadcrumbing is a no. Okay. This person breadcrumbed you, they left you out in the cold, they catfished you, they pretended to be someone they were not, only to find out that they already have someone. You're the sneaky link, and they're siphoning your energy. They're an energy vampire. Oh, and right now they're super triggered by you. As they should be. What is this feeling alone? Now they feel alone? Probably. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, hard work. Persevere. You're putting in the hard work for your healing, your shadow work. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on this. Maybe it's taken a long time, but like you're making this change and you've healed. You've learned these lessons. And, maybe it'll take you longer to get there, but you're going to get there. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck that actually shows up solid. Because knights are a little bit of a wild card because they're young. Probably stupid, because most young guys are. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Self-worth. Yeah. This is like obsession with work. Yeah, maybe you're a little obsessed with work. I know I am. But, yeah, you want to get to this place where you're like financially independent, Maybe this person that feels alone is not single. It's really sad. They would like to sail away to calmer waters. Or maybe this is you. We still have, I'm going to get some cards for this because I need to know what this shocking story is. There is a story. There always is. I have another shuffle. Okay, what is this left out in the cold? It's maybe taking you a long time to get to where you're going, and maybe you're obsessed with work right now, but that's okay. There's nothing better to do when you're in your alone time than do your healing and shadow work and focus on your career. So we've got the Chariot in reverse, self-discipline, lack of direction, lack of control. Okay, yeah, I don't think this is you, but someone I feel like is not single. They could be codependent, and something has gotten out of control. Oh, Tower. Something has really gotten out of control. The Chariot in reverse could be, they thought they would have victory. Oh, yeah. This is like the giving up energy. In the upright, it's the wounded warrior. In the reverse, it's like, I give up. I give up. And I feel you gave up on this person. Or just in general with inner resources, overwhelmed, on edge, defensive, paranoia, exhaustion. This person that rejected you is now overwhelmed and paranoid. Well, what did they try to do besides siphon your energy? Oh, this is why. Everything's ricocheting and coming back. Not your problem. All right, take the lead and all that glitters. What is this about? People prepared for some shocking news about something. Could be about this person that's energy vampire in your life. Yeah, could be. Take the lead. 7 of Wands in the reverse. This is kind of like a backfire. Yeah, exhaustion, giving up. Yeah, this person is getting a backfire, payback so bad. They're just like giving up. They're trying to just, oh yeah, they were trying to win at all costs. Lying, cheating, stealing, the group of haters. But this is what you're getting. Justice, stability, and set free from whatever we were probably trying to do. Binding, and all this kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, they're under judgment. You don't say. No way, really? Yeah, really. I don't think this is a love reading. Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh my God, this is a lying narcissist, okay? Overly emotional, easily influenced, bitchy, cold-hearted, cruel, bitter. I always look at this as a lying, manipulative, controlling narcissist. Okay? So maybe this person, they lost their protection for doing whatever they were trying to do to you. 3 of Swords in the reverse. So this is a big deal, I feel like, because you've healed from heartbreak. So these demonic entities, they cannot attach to you, to someone who's healed. But they can, however, the 3 of Swords in reverse could also mean someone who's not letting go of heartbreak. Those are the people that the demons can attach to. They're unhealed, I think this is you healing. So we've got exhaustion, burnout, deep contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, stress. Yeah, this person is stressed out that you've healed. Okay. Death in the reverse. They don't want to change. You don't say. They want to keep doing what they're doing. Why is this important, Spirit? Let's get a couple of these before I'm going to get some of Intuitive Cat's deck. Darn, I'm just sweating. It's officially too hot to be in Florida now. Or I'm too old to live here. Time to go. It's just like when I was younger and like this skinny. It was nice. I even needed a sweater for the AC. Yeah. Good times. I was always cold. It was like as soon as I got pregnant. Now, after that, I was never cold. Always hot. It was weird. Anywho. What else? Self-indulgence. Focus on self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. Yeah, this is what you've been doing. Your shadow work. Pouring back into you. You know what I'm getting? This image of like, you know how other women say, like, you could tell when a woman is being loved properly because her skin just glows, because the man is pouring into her and making her feel beautiful, and maybe she's having great sex and all that stuff. You have done this yourself. You've poured back into yourself, and now you're glowing because you love you. Good. The Grim Reaper. What? The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Yeah, we picked up on that. Thank you, Spirit. We got that already. We let it go. Mirror each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. Introspection. Yeah. So maybe this person that wasn't for you, that breadcrumbed you, that was an energy vampire, at the time, they mirrored you because you're not fully healed, maybe. Now you have. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. This is what you're manifesting. Someone else to fall in love with, because not this. Could be a Scorpio. Mask, not showing their true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. Yeah. This person was wearing a mask, as we can see in this. They're not who you think they are. This is what they really are. Ooh. And this is probably what you did. You probably spoke up about it. And dang, they are triggered. Not your problem. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, the dragonfly, which is be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Yes, now I want to find out. I smell men's cologne right now. It's not my son's either. Interesting. Okay. I want to find out what this shocking... You won't believe this story. What is this about, Spirit? What won't we believe? People do some crazy shit, okay? And, you know, they thought it would be hidden forever. But it is not. I see this little whiff of smoke. I don't know what that is. Maybe my kids are smoking weed or something. I don't know. It smells like men's cologne though, not weed. Anyways, sorry, I'm distracted. I have a very full house at the moment. Got both my sons and a fiance. For now. Okay, what is this shocking story, Spirit? We need to know. I'm going to take these in reverse. Okay? Yeah, okay. What is this, Spirit? Because, you know, we need to know. Okay. Theft. Yeah, robbery, burglary, embezzlement, larceny. That's in the reverse. So yeah, this is coming to light. We know they stole energy. For sure, for sure. Shocking surprises and unexpected. Yeah, we're trying to clarify, Spirit, the shocking part. This is in reverse. I feel like you're not going to be that shocked because you kind of had an idea of what was happening. Taurus. In the reverse, you could have Taurus in your chart, or this person, but Taurus is the second house. It has something to do with money. So somebody stole some money. Larceny is theft of a house. That's happened to me. Yes, it has. Spell work. Oh, that's shocking. Yeah, spell work, black magic, curse, hex. That's somebody in your life that was an energetic vampire that stole something from you. A house, they embezzled money. You know, maybe you even married this person. You didn't know like who they were. They've been doing dark magic on you for a really long time, and now they're getting it all back. One big, shocking lump sum. And this person has been doing it for years. Self-doubt, envy, insecurity. It's because they're insecure. They're envious. Okay. What else, Spirit? What is this shocking story? Yeah, the spell work. The thievery. What was this again? Yeah, the theft. Shocking. Taurus in reverse. Yeah, it has something to do with money. Resources. Isn't it always about money? The collective. Da, 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 da. Yes, they were sending spell work to the collective to steal your money. Got you. Oh, yeah, and you're sweet, compassionate, and innocent. That came out in the reverse. They made themselves out to be sweet and innocent. They were not. Or, this is you're sweet and innocent, but they tried to make you out to be like a witch. A witchy sister. No, honey. No, the illusionist is done. You can see through their illusions. So, yeah, maybe they had you fooled for a while. Someone could be a Pisces or Cancer, but your intuition is spot on, honey. You knew. Yeah, here you are, a role model for other people, and they're demonic. You don't say. Nefarious, diabolical, bondage. This person probably had you bound. They were doing spell work on you for a long time. Oh, third wheel. The other woman, other man. So it was a third party to your connection, or some third party. Maybe it's your ex's new person, or I don't know, someone you dated's person. They're demonic. Okay. Okay. No wonder they're not for you. Empowerment. You've got the power. I don't think that this is what's shocking, I believe, is how powerful and how intuitive you are. I don't think you're in shock. I'm just saying. I think they're in shock. You know, they never expected you to heal. I don't know why they would not expect you to heal. That's like, they underestimated you. Beta. Friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable. So, I'm getting that this is you. You're friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, but not anymore. Not to these people. You're like, talk to the hand, or talk to my attorney. There you go. Yeah, promiscuous, sidewalking. You are not accepting any sneaky links, okay, that are, you know, for the streets. Heck no. That's why it's in reverse. Exposure. Bear and reveal. Yeah, you have seen who these people really are. I feel like there's more than one. It's like a group. Running. Moment. Escape. Runner. Moment. Okay. So, does that have something to do with your runner? Like a twin runner? Or, I mean, we see theft, larceny, embezzlement. So maybe they're trying to run away from their consequences now that they've been exposed. Good luck with that. Gemini. Someone could have Gemini in their chart. Peace, calm, harmony. This is intuitive, Kev. That's in the reverse. Yeah, this person is an agent of chaos. They're not calm, cool, collected. They're not helpful. They're not nothing. Aries. Someone could have Aries in their chart. They're triggered, whoever this person is. Alpha. Leader. Assertive. Dominant. I feel like that's you. Male or female, doesn't matter. You're taking the lead. You're the alpha. You're not accepting breadcrumbs. You're not accepting love bombers. You are not accepting energy vampires, catfishers. Oh, yeah. Drugs in the reverse. Knowledge in the reverse. Contract, commitment, obligation, agreement. That's in the reverse. Yeah, so, okay, maybe this person was your runner that was like under the influence and they just didn't know that they really had a soul contract with you. But now in the reverse, it's done. They've lost access to you. Yeah, they've lost access to this source. You were like, yeah. They were living and feeding off your energy. They didn't listen to their spirit guides. And yeah, you are just, what does this say? Abandonment, alone, isolation. Yeah, they did that on purpose. Probably to make you easier to attack with spell work. We don't care. Masculine. Yeah, authority, love, emperor energy. Yeah, so this is what you're accepting. Emperors, not the narcissist. You've taken the lead and control of your life. You've taken your power back. The illusion is over. You are going to get your money back, especially if you're calling it back. I think what the shocking is, they're shocked, which we don't really care, right? I mean, it's like, let them be shocked. Oh my gosh, the collective knew what was going on this whole time, and now she's calling her energy back, and yes, that is the deal. So I hope this message helps someone. I don't really see how it is a love reading. I think it's just that you've you finally let something go, and you've learned your lesson. You're not accepting breadcrumbs or energy vampires. And so, yeah, you will be manifesting a new love, if that's what you desire. Yeah, live in this world as a dreamer. Create a future paradise. This is where you're headed. Nothing less than what you've envisioned in your head. And it doesn't have to be an exact person. It never should be an exact person. You should let go of the who and the when and the where. Let the universe surprise you. Because I'll tell you, you definitely deserve to have love. And you've come a long way, learned a lot of things along the way. And now the person that you're going to get is not going to be this unhealed triggered person that's chaos and conflict. It's going to be love and harmony. I feel like I'm telling you lately, I'm not getting much about love because, Spirit is cloaking it, because these people are sending you spell work and siphoning your energy. They want to keep you in isolation and alone. We've got that card twice, so that they can siphon your energy more. No. That'll be a no. In fact, I want it all back. I call my power back from the north, the south, the east, and the west. I call all of my energy back to me now. My energy field is permanently closed to all harvesting. I call back everything that was manifested using my energy. I command the universe to return it to me now, down to the very last penny. It's just affirmations that I say every single morning. And you know what? It's working. Stirring up some stuff. All right. Anyway, I hope this helped you. If it did, please consider giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.